Hey ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alpha, this is Alpha Psych Ward. In this video I'm going to be going over lava wood. It is the best thing to farm in-game for money wise, and there is a bit of a technique to it, and I'm going to show you that. A lot of people don't really know how to get it, they don't know how to get it effectively anyways, so I'm just going to show you what I do. This is what I'm going to be doing pretty much my entire time in Lumber Tycoon 2 just to make money. So last episode I got the big truck and the big trailer. We're going to go ahead and bring both of those up there. And just in case you don't know, to run lava wood through a mill you're probably going to need the max mill. There are smaller pieces on the smaller branches, but for the most part it's a really thick tree. So you're probably going to want to just farm whatever's around your base just so you have enough for that max mill, sawmill, and then you should be good to go. Now, I'm bringing the big truck with me this time, but even when I do bring that small truck, that starter one, I can almost fit an entire tree in the back, and a tree is worth about 10k. So I'm going to show you just what my method is for loading the truck itself. And the more you can fit in your truck, you know, the better off you're going to be. My way is a little bit more organized. It's not so random, not so chaotic, and it just makes it so I can come down with more, right? Which is super important. Let's go ahead. I always unhitch my trailer. You don't need to be dragging that up there. That's going to cause you more problems than anything. So I'm sure you know, but once you enter the mountain, you're going to, or not the mountain, the volcano, you're going to start taking damage. It's not really a big deal. You just try not to stop moving is all. Be careful, you don't want to fall into the lava, you'll lose your axes. These boulders that come down generally stick more towards the wall, so they're actually not a problem. You just drive right past them, it's pretty easy. Alright, here we are. Do not slow down for this bump here, because you can actually get your big truck stuck. It'll get high centered. Alright, so once you're up here, you're going to want to throw down full trees. I like to do whatever's kind of closest. This is where I throw them down. And that's kind of the tactic. If you have a friend, have him waiting down there. I know in public servers, last time I checked, if you threw down a tree, it would become unclaimed. So if some random person was down there, first to hit it after it's thrown down, claims it, right? So just keep that in mind. I am in a private server by myself, so I have no worries about that whatsoever. But in a public server, like I said, you probably want to get your trees ready to throw, and then throw them down all at once, and then get down immediately to hit them. Ooh, that glitched out good. Oh, went down anyways. Okay, so that's fine. I'm going to throw down 3 trees. Big truck and a big trailer. Should be able to do 3 trees, I think. We'll see. Another thing too, I touched base on this in one of my other videos, but just make sure if you have an auto clicker, just mess around with the delay and try to get it so so your auto clicker is just perfect timing, and then it'll be nice and fast. This one's going to be interesting. The method I'm using, and this tree is a bad example, but you want to get it by the base. Oh, that should be fine. If you click it by the base, if you move back, no, this one's not going to do it. But they're too heavy to move, so you kind of got to just try to like manipulate, glitch it over to the thing, over to the edge. And if this doesn't start going good, I'm going to give up on this one. Hooked on that other tree and it's making it terrible. Alright, whatever. I don't want to throw down tree parts, that's just a waste of time. I'm just going to move on to the next tree here. If you have a lava axe, which my other load does, I'll probably get it transferred over sometime. But lava axes chop through these things super fast. Or fire axes, whatever they're called. And this is what I'm talking about. To throw the entire tree down, grab the base, and just kind of walk towards it slowly, and it should just glitch itself into a push. You don't want to go too fast or you drop it like that. You want to just take it nice and slow, give it time to get away from you. And just be patient. There we go. That glitched out perfect. Over the edge, let her go, and then we'll do one more tree. I don't know if I'm going to fit all of this one in there. That's a lot of tree. But we're going to see. I'm going to have to catch it before it actually falls. Don't want it clogging up the ramp, because you'll never get it back up here. So let's see if I can time this right. And grab it. Oh, no. Oh, that glitched out weird. That's not what I'm wanting. Let's see if we can spin it so it falls left side. Right there. That's a big tree. Alright, so this one's going to take a little while, but it's going to be worth it. That's a lot of tree right there. I don't think I've seen a lava tree that big. Alright, hopefully it doesn't roll away. Sometimes when you get these really grown trees, they're kind of spherical in a sense. So when you throw it down, they roll. And if they roll off the cliff down there, then there's really no point in trying to get it. Let's see what happens. Oh no, we're good. Alright, so the technique I use is you can drive down the mountain, or the volcano. And I've had very little success with that. I'm not very good at it, so what I do is, I need a little luck, but I just go where the trees go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, and here's the lucky part. Survey says... Okay, we might be able to fix this. Oh, no, not that way. No, not that way. Oh, almost. Do it again. Do it again. There we go. Sweet. So all I had to do is like just move and turn. Alright, so we'll hook up our trailer and then I'll show you how I kind of load these up. It's pretty simple. And like I said, if you're on a public server, when you jump down you want to give those a hit right away. As far as I know, I don't think that's been patched or fixed. But to tell that if you've claimed it after you hit it, it should like bounce up. So that, I think that's claimed. But yeah, come down, hit everything, and then people can't take it. Another thing I learned too is if you, even if this wood is in your truck and you're loading more wood, if somebody comes along and it's taking you too long to load them, they can just start picking pieces right out of your truck. And there's nothing you can do about it because the second they pick it up, they claim it. And it sucks. That happened to me once. Some girl came up and started just unloading my truck of lava wood. I was like, oh, I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. She just started taking it all. It's pretty brutal. You can do this however you like. I like chopping off just these end pieces first. Just makes it a little bit easier. This is a big tree. And again, if you go to, like if you're trying to chop off 2 branches or more, you go to the base wood right there. Try to get it close to the edge. If you're too far away from the edge, you're going to leave a little nub and it's all going to act as one connected piece still. Then you're going to have to cut it again, so just try to get it right on the edge just like that. Alright, my buddy Unauthorized Fish is joining us right now. There we go. Oh, how did I miss all that? Jeez, I wasn't paying attention. Reason I like to cut off the small bits first is because if you do all the big bits, they'll lay on each other, and then sometimes they'll glitch out while you're cutting it, and it'll actually delete pieces, and then that's just a waste, right? So that's why I do smallest to biggest. As you can probably see there, I think a piece just disappeared. So that's kind of sad. That's just a waste of my time. Looks like he's probably going to come help me out, so if he does come up here, I'll definitely whitelist him. I've been whitelisting everybody that I play with. Now here's the tactic. You want to grab these small pieces first, and you want them to be kind of longer. I don't know if this one's long enough. No, it's not. So we'll just throw that in the back. But you want these really skinny long ones here, just like this. We'll load it from this side, but what you want to do is you want to load it sideways. And as you can see, like that fits really good. You want it nice and tight against the truck. Don't spend too much time here doing this. Just you'll get better as you go, but just try to set it in so it's leaning up. What this does is this leaves a lip, and then that means you can stack more on top of it and it'll catch that lip. I use OBS to record, in case anyone's wondering. I also use what is it called? Movie Studios Platinum 13 to edit my videos, so if you guys are curious, go check that out. To make thumbnails and stuff, I use paint.net. It's a free program. It's kind of just like Paint, but it gives you a lot more options. Very, very useful. Alright, so since it deleted some of my pieces, we're actually going to probably run into a little bit of a problem. Oh yeah, G-Force. I have that as well. It's really good. Alright, so you can see everything's nice and organized. Kind of the way you pick it up anyways is like how you set it in, right? So like the angle is just nice is what I'm saying. Picked it up like that, and then I'm able just to, you know, let it go, set it in like that. That one there is going to be on the wheel well. It's going to be a problem. Try to, oh, yeah, no. See, now I'm making a mess. There we go. No. There we go. So, and then what I like to do is the big fat pieces I put on next, on top. And those are what just barely catch that edge. Gravity should be taking it, but it's not. So not much of an edge there, but it does catch, or it should. Go ahead, load up this big fat piece here. And like I said, don't spend too much time here, but do take your time and do get it a little bit nice. The more you practice, the better it gets. Alright, let's I'm wanting these skinny long pieces as a base. And then all these little stub pieces that are coming off, those can just, I don't know, sometimes I even skip picking those up. I know they're worth something, they do add up, but if I can't fit them in my truck, like I don't kill myself to try to get them. They're only going to be worth a couple hundred. Over here, we might as well chop this one up as well. A lot of the time people will just kind of throw these in their truck however they land, and like with the truck and trailer they might only get down the mountain with like, I don't know, one tree, maybe a tree and a half if they're lucky. And then if you keep watching this, except for those stupid wheel wells, I can go ahead and take that piece out. I should be able to fit those all three trees in there. I might not get every single piece, but it'll be close. Oh man, those wheel wells suck. Alright, so here we go. This should miss the wheel well, and then I can place more on top of it. Right there, good. These ones here, we're just going to throw straight into the trailer. That one picked up weird. It's too vertical. You want it to be just like that. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we got left here. very little of anything. This one here is a big fat piece. We're just going to go ahead and stack that on top of the truck. Oh, here comes unauthorized. This one here can go on the trailer. There we go. And then just a whole bunch of just little miscellaneous pieces. Obviously you want to stack them up wherever you can. But just don't kill yourself with these little pieces. How do you spell that? Rookery? Rookery? I don't know how to spell it. Yeah. Okay, so it already looks like some of those are going to fall off. I'm going to see if some of these are a little bit bigger. And those will have priority. These aren't bad. Just because those are going to catch that lip. So. That's pretty much going to cover it. I don't know, we'll throw these on, but if they fall off, I really don't care. If there's any more decent places these can kind of fit. No, that's going to fall off. Same with that one. Alright, we're going to skip these. That's good enough for now. If I had a few more skinny long pieces, it would have went a little bit better. Just because I would have had more room. Now driving down the mountain, obviously you want to take it nice and slow. If need be, hit the reverse. You're going to have a bit of momentum with this. Like I almost have 3 full trees. Oh, there goes a piece. If pieces fall off, you can pick them up if you want, but don't do it on the slope. There's going to go that piece there. I knew those little pieces were going to be problematic. As long as they don't jam up the truck, I really don't care to have them. There's another one, but as you can see, oh, that's going to be a problem. Try not to stop on the ramp, because if you get off, things are going to start sliding off. And it is a bit glitchy. Yeah, see, I'm rolling. So if you do that in the wrong spot, everything's going to come off. And my truck is glitching out because it's rolling by itself now. Thanks. And if you get lucky, if you get some trees that have some really nice skinny long branches on it, that'll help with this technique huge, because it'll give more of a lip for those big fat pieces to catch. Oh, come on, camera. Man, that momentum is huge. Alright, so the next thing I do when I get back is I'll get everything kind of close to where I want it, and then I'll just respawn everything. Oh, that's not E. And then it just drops really nice. Move it out of the way, respawn the truck. Truck I think is what, number 2? Yeah. And everything drops nice. Go ahead, drive this out of the way. There we go, and then you can start running lumber. I am going to make it so it's a little bit more automatic. That's going to be kind of my next focus. I'm going to expand my land. Upgrade my conveyor just so it, auto chop saw, gravity saw, all that. So it runs nice and smooth without me having to get too involved to make it happen. I'm also going to make it so it automatically loads my truck. Because that's just going to save me time. And any way you can save time is going to just make you more money in the end. So I'm just cutting these down because your saw can only take pieces that are so big. I just do this in one go just so I don't have to worry about it later. Nice. Let's see, that might be problematic. Alright, let's just start loading some of these, should be alright. So again, Shift WASD will actually make it so you can like aim it. No way. Too big? Too fat? That too fat? That might be too fat. I think it's too fat. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's too bad. So that sucks, but definitely happens. Shift WASD. So having it up like that, you can see it's kind of beneficial for even just loading it up, because it just makes it easier. It's a better angle to come at it. Cut a few more of these down. Go. Oh, and did I already cut this one? No, that's gonna be a problem. And again, when I upgrade my conveyor, this will all be automatic. It'll automatically cut things down so they're not 10 long and all that good stuff. That's what I'm saying about saving time. Oh, glitchy. Everything's running! Go, and then just come over here and clear them. Just do like 3 or 4 before we go clear it. So I just pick it up, shift, push W just to get them kind of a little bit straighter, and then just run them in. Since my conveyor is floating, it's a really nice angle. See everything nice and clear. Oh, boy, is that too big? No, there we go. If you do get ones that are too big like that first one that I tried, one thing you can do is you can actually chop it down. So, and then put it into like this is the bottom, and then just chop it low enough that it fits the height. The width is fine, it's just the height that prevents that from going in. So if you want to spend the time to actually make it happen, you can. But I personally feel like it's a waste of time. By the time you chop that down so it all fits, you could probably be already up on the volcano chopping down more trees. So it just saves time that way. Makes more money per hour. That's what it's all about. Efficiency. Alright, let's try to get these all in there. Let's get this vehicle out of the way. No, I don't want to be in the passenger seat. What's going on, Zagro? Alright. One more piece. What do you say? Which lava wood do I have? That's funny. Lots of lava wood. On my other account, I'd go up there with 2 trailers and a big truck. I tried 4 trailers and a big truck once, and the momentum coming down was just way too much. I couldn't stop. So I ended up just like everything bounced out. It sucked. That's why, so 2 trailers is definitely doable. But normally I go up there, I only chop down 3 trees, and then run those 3 trees, so it's not that bad. So you can see at the back side here, if it wasn't raised up like that, it wouldn't really like bounce and roll out of the way like it does. So that's why I said to float the conveyor. Just gives you a little bit more options. Makes it a little bit faster, a little bit easier. Just bear with me, guys. We almost got this all loaded, and then we'll start turning it in. Have I ever tried peanut butter cups? Of course I have. Who hasn't? Oh. Alright, hopefully I can sneak these out from underneath them. Nice. Alright, let's start loading up the truck. When I turn in wood, I don't bring the trailer just because that's unnecessary hassle that I don't want to deal with. But one thing I do want to do, I don't want to go at it forward, I'd rather reverse. So this here, there's no organization, I just throw it in, whatever. Just try to get as much in there as you can, as quick as you can. I don't take too much time. Just because this is all milled, this won't go away as long as it's close enough to your property. Even if you log out or get disconnected, it'll still be there. So there's no huge rush to get it all perfect. Just as long as it's not falling out all over the place while you go. Alright, one more piece should top that up nice. That's alright. Then forward reverse, it's you practice with reversing, it's pretty easy. When I get here, just slam into the back. Try to line it up straight with this nice big truck and then unfold your tailgate. And then hopefully, yep. I don't know if that's a glitch or if the creator meant for that, but this is so awesome. One of the best features about this big truck for sure. Just acts as a conveyor, slides all out. Beautiful. So good. Oh, I forgot to take note of how much money I had. I think I had 4,000. So from the first truckload turning it in, looks like I got about 8 grand. Generally, when you go up to get this lava wood after you run everything through the mill and you turn it in, it converts into about 10k per tree that you chop down. So I chopped down 3 trees, so it should be about 30 grand, I think. Yes, can you waitlist me off just a minute? Just kind of want to get this done solo before I start waitlisting the entire server. Yep. Oh, I thought that fell out. Yikes. Okay, I'm not going to get all that, so we'll just go ahead. This one packed away, and one more trip, and then we're done. And that'll conclude how I get money anyways. I'm sure a lot of you guys get money this way. Lava wood is pretty much the best. There's other woods that are worth more, but it just takes so much longer to actually go and get them that it makes it not even worth it. Not gonna fit. Get in there. Traffic jam. Go, go, go. Nice. Alright, and one more trip. So yeah, not quite 10 grand per tree. Some of those trees that I cut down were a little bit small. But if you want 10 grand per tree, just target the big trees. And even that big tree that I had, part of it disappeared, if you remember. So I didn't cut it down right. Alright, here's the last piece. Perfect. So like I said, the biggest tip I can give you if you're trying to get money is to go get it. You don't get money by standing around. If you just go chop down trees, even if they're close to your base, like that really just adds up nice and quick. But if you can run this redwood, or not redwood, the lava wood, that obviously is more money overall. So yeah, I think I came out of that with about 20 grand. I don't think that took me very much. It didn't feel like it anyways. So yeah, that concludes it for this episode, guys. I hope that helped you out. I know a lot of people know about it already. They have their own technique, or they already do this. And I understand that. I know this game isn't like brand new or anything, but I just want to showcase it just in case it helps that one guy that doesn't know. And that's pretty much why. So that wraps it up for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's up to you if you want to subscribe or like the video. And you guys remember to be good. And if you can't be good, just don't get caught. Alright, take care, guys. Bye bye.